Well, things are getting interesting on Reddit. As you can see, Veronica is getting eaten alive in the comments. So, of course, as you can see, she simply obviously makes a comment talking about in my fitness era thanks to Boutique Fit, which is obviously from a post. But people don't care about this fitness era. People want to talk about how they feel regarding Veronica. And as you can see, first person here says, funny to see you cry about being bullied and cheated on, then bully someone. Now, that's the part I'm like, who is this person referencing to? Who did she bully? And that's something that's very, very key for us to obviously know. Now, also at the same time, so obviously if you do know, do let me know, because I'm not too sure who that's referring to necessarily. Then also continues here, the next person saying, man, I was totally on your side until this episode. Major mean girl energy and a total bully for no reason. She looks perfect for Mika, to be honest. So for me personally, based on that comment, I don't know if that was then referencing Amber, because obviously that's the only scene that I can really think about. Because obviously when Amber came in and they were having a general conversation, it felt like she was being very, very unfair to Amber. And Amber is such a young girl as well, do you know what I mean? And really and truly, none of this drama has anything to do with Amber, but it felt like she was really, really pushing that pressure onto her. So that's one of the assumptions that I have, that it could be Amber based on that comment itself. Now, obviously, the next person comes in and says, you were extremely rude on the engagement episode. I was on your side until I saw that. Why join in and be so cruel to Zach? Absolutely appalled. And then this comment came in. Now, this is where it gets interesting because, again, I'm still under the influence that Amber is a part of this whole bullying accusation that is going on. But then the Zach one, to be fair, is a fair point because, of course, everybody was laughing at Zach. They were trying to ruin the whole engagement thing. And she was pretty much a part of it. It felt like she was really a part of the family. So to see her in the most current episode to then sit there and then say to every single one of us, oh, not us, but, you know, to Micah and complain about how when she was there, she felt singled out. She felt like everybody was just not being very kind to her. She felt like everybody was there just to gaslight her. But yet she was there literally looking as if she was a part of the furniture with the way she was treating Zach. So to be fair with you, I can definitely see that. So for me personally, it probably is Zach more than it is Amber. Nonetheless though, and the next one is something particular. It does say here, Zach was not a bridezilla. He simply wanted to put effort to make a beautiful proposal and include all the ladies' family. Exactly. He had every freaking right to tell you guys what to do, where to stand. Being an adult is being able to handle situations like that and just do what you need to. And honestly, nothing but factual stuff being said here. Obviously, ultimately, the whole bullying accusation obviously is directed predominantly at Zach. For me personally, though, I would still put Amber in it because I wasn't a fan of how she spoke to Amber in this most recent episode. Now, obviously on Reddit, people definitely had their opinions felt, and this is a comment that was quite interesting and quite good, to be fair. So in this one here, as you can see, this person said the truth is Veronica is not wrong, but she shot herself in the foot with how she handled it, which is absolutely true. She is right that the paths don't treat outsiders well and they will eventually turn on you. But Michael was actually pretty mature speaking to her. He remained calm and had good points. He even admitted fault within his family, but Veronica wants him to light his family on fire to defend her, and he will never do that. And to be fair, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Let's just call it what it is. You know, he's very close to his family, so that's never going to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? Anyway, we continue here where this person continues by saying, even if he's on her side, they are brainwashed and stunted and will always run back to the family. I pray the young girls rebel and get real education. Say that again. I pray the young girls rebel and get, or rebel, shall I say? Rebel. Yeah, rebel. And get real education. Also finishes off by saying, coming up scenes are wild. All the Plaths having an intervention and going after Veronica is extreme. It's a no-win situation, and I guarantee they did this to Olivia as well, and they destroyed that relationship as well. I mean, listen, there's a good chance that's exactly what happened with Olivia as well. Obviously, things probably went down in slightly different ways because obviously Veronica and Olivia aren't the same character. And I would say that at this moment in time, the way Veronica's going about it is literally just, she's making things worse, even worse than what they already are, you know what I mean? But I've said it before in the review yesterday of the most recent episode, and that is that Veronica should have just left this relationship a long time ago rather than sticking around. She complained about him cheating on her multiple times, but still stuck around. Stuck around to be there to bully Zach. Stuck around to still be there and just to complain, and then put unwanted pressure on Amber. Like, come on now. You know, she talks about emotional availability, but by God, her emotional availability just doesn't exist in my opinion. But nonetheless, though, This person responds and says, this is exactly right. She's right, but she's handled it so poorly. She's becoming wrong. And that is true. Absolutely true in my humble opinion. Now, with that being said, I want to know exactly what you folks believe, or I have to say, obviously, in the comment section. I will say, now I will read this next one. Now, this next one here may be familiar with you folks because I did upload the video of Veronica spilling the tea against the Plaths. If you have not seen that video of her spilling the tea, please do check it out. So therefore, this comment here can make even more sense to you. So this person says, did anyone see where Veronica was spilling tea on the Plaths? Pretty sure it was Instagram, and she claimed that Micah is a sex trafficking ring in LA. Basically, she said she saved him when he moved in with her. I understand being mad at him, but grow up, Veronica. If that was true, you don't go and blast on social media. What if that causes safety concerns for him? Knowing how much she exaggerates and lies, who knows if it's even true? Let me know your thoughts on that one. Let me know your thoughts on that. Obviously, for the people who've already seen that video that I uploaded on the channel, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out, okay, folks? And then obviously let me know what you're thinking, okay? I will obviously link the video to that at the end of this video, okay, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, though, as far as I'm concerned, Veronica is making everything worse, and everything has now become her problem because of the way she goes about it. But the one good thing that we do know is, despite what we've seen on the TV show, one of the good things is that we know that in real time now, because obviously the show was obviously filmed about a few months to a year ago now anyway, but we do know that they're all together, which is so freaking good. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.